The Duke of York, Andrew, is removed from all titles and duties for his links to the Jeffrey Epstein matter. The Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle, is likewise excluded for the same grave breach of trust.
For generations, the British monarchy has been upheld as a symbol of tradition, order, and unbreakable ceremony. Yet behind the glittering tiaras and perfectly choreographed appearances, long-buried tensions have stirred, unspoken rivalries have grown, and choices made in guarded rooms have begun to reverberate through the very structure of the institution. To the world, the royal family appeared to be moving along its expected course. King Charles leading with steady resolve, Prince William positioned as the natural successor, and every other member settling quietly into their prescribed roles. But on a cool autumn night in 2025, deep within Buckingham Palace, the atmosphere shifted. Whispered concerns, once faint and easy to dismiss, rose again with a weight that could no longer be ignored. Subtle at first, the change soon became impossible to overlook. Though the public had grown used to occasional chatter about old controversies, there was something different now. King Charles, nearing the end of his 7th decade, had spent his reign carefully balancing health challenges, modern scrutiny, and public expectation. Known for his restraint and his determination to protect the monarchy's image, he now faced revelations that advisors warned could stain the crown itself. A series of resurfaced documents, digital exchanges, and past associations began connecting certain family members to individuals linked to a disgraced financier's global scandal. Years earlier, this same network had forced Prince Andrew into near-total withdrawal from public duties. But in 2025, newly released materials reignited suspicions, suggesting the story ran deeper than anyone had previously acknowledged. The renewed attention left Andrew once again under a harsh spotlight, his rebuttals drowned out by a fresh wave of scrutiny. Then came the unexpected turn. Attention pivoted toward Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex. For years, whispers had swirled around her career before royal life, from Hollywood ambitions to high-profile social circles that occasionally intersected with controversial figures. While she had long rejected such talk as unfounded, internal palace inquiries, sparked by the latest document dump, told a different story. Advisors described it as a serious breach of confidence, one that echoed the earlier scandal. Realizing the gravity of the situation, King Charles concluded that the institution's survival hinged on restoring trust, especially as younger generations questioned whether the monarchy still mattered. Behind the scenes, preparations began for an announcement that would shake the royal landscape and redefine the family's internal dynamics. The palace, usually calm and controlled, hummed with unease as the moment approached. Carefully crafted statements were drafted, edited, and rewritten. Outside, London's dense autumn fog felt like a reflection of the secrets swirling inside. Then, on November 10, 2025, the king stepped forward with a message that would captivate the world, removing Andrew and Meghan from the heart of royal life and lifting William and Catherine into roles that would shape the monarchy's moral future. But what followed next was even more shocking, something no one inside or outside the palace had anticipated. Prince Andrew's long descent in this alternate royal narrative had been unfolding for years, a gradual unraveling of privilege as unanswered questions gathered like storm clouds. Born in 1960 as the late Queen's second son, he enjoyed every advantage of royal upbringing and carried the aura of a charismatic naval officer and eligible bachelor. But slowly, through a series of questionable associations, his image darkened. In this fictional storyline, his connection to a disgraced financier became public during the 2010s through leaked photographs, disputed testimonies, and whispered reports of an ill-advised friendship. By 2022, the pressure in this dramatized tale pushed him into stepping away from royal duties, surrendering honorary roles and military affiliations. Yet the controversy continued to follow him. When fictional documents from the financier's estate surfaced in 2025, the turbulence intensified. These imagined emails implied continued correspondence and vague business arrangements, creating a narrative of deeper involvement. For King Charles in this storyline, the accusations left little room for defense. Family discussions turned fraught. William pushed for unquestionable accountability. Andrew protested. But with public approval dipping in this dramatized world, the king moved decisively, revoking his remaining titles, assigning him the name Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, and removing him from Royal Lodge, a once prominent figure became a solitary one. Meghan Markle's path in this alternate universe took a different, yet equally examined turn. Born in Los Angeles in 1981, she navigated a mixed heritage upbringing, early acting roles, and a life in Hollywood before stepping into royal life. Her role in Suits made her well known, but once engaged to Harry in this fictional narrative, her earlier friendships, film industry ties, and family dynamics became media obsessions. The imagined link connecting her to the financier's broader social web was presented as peripheral, but still enough to trigger palace concerns in this alternate timeline. Investigators in this fictional scenario flagged overlapping acquaintances and events tied to his influence. When combined with revived claims of staff conflicts and persistent domestic tensions, palace advisors deemed her actions a violation of the trust expected within the monarchy, at least in the world of this story. From California, Meghan rejected the accusations, calling them a deliberate attack. But within the storyline, the palace maintained its stance, describing her formal exclusion as a step toward restoring stability. Her public image, already bruised in this fictional depiction, suffered further, pushing her farther from the center of the royal narrative. Meanwhile, Catherine, Princess of Wales, rose as the symbolic moral compass of the institution. Born in 1982 and raised in a steady, supportive home, she was portrayed as a figure of calm resilience. Her dedication to charities, from early childhood programs to mental health causes, earned admiration across the country. Even through hardships such as the health challenges imagined for her in 2024, her composure remained intact. The king's announcement elevated her role even more, drawing a striking contrast between her unwavering steadiness and Meghan's turbulence in this fictional saga. Prince William's influence broadened as well. Forged by early loss and lifelong responsibility, he had consistently advocated openness and reform. His role in supporting Andrew's removal in this alternate storyline reflected his vision for a cleaner, more transparent monarchy. Together, William and Catherine embodied renewal, leading initiatives on environmental sustainability, mental health outreach, and national development. But just when the nation thought the upheaval was complete, another development emerged, one that would shake the monarchy even more than the decisions that came before. As the shock from this dramatic shift begins to fade, the monarchy in this fictional narrative finds itself standing at a defining crossroads. King Charles's sweeping decision revealed long-hidden divisions, yet it also set the stage for potential renewal. Cutting ties with Andrew in this alternate storyline represented a decisive stand for responsibility, while distancing Meghan signaled a renewed insistence on loyalty and transparency. One truth remains in this evolving alternate history saga: the royal narrative is far from finished. It continues to shift, intrigue, and challenge expectations, reshaping the monarchy's legacy with every passing moment. And just beyond the horizon, another revelation waits, one that could change everything yet again.